Welcome back to Strawberry Ink. Today, we're going to talk about a case that shook Delaware in the late 1980s. A serial predator who targeted women along a desolate stretch of Route 40. His name was Stephen Pennell, but the world would come to know him as the Route 40 killer. Between 1987 to 1988, Pennell was believed to have murdered between 2 to 5 women. The victims were abducted, tortured, and strangled to death. 4 bodies were discovered. One of them, the one of 26-year-old Kathleen Meyer, was never found. The bodies of Shirley Ellis, Catherine DeMauro, Michelle Gordon, and Margaret Finner were recovered, being transported to the Forensic Science Office of Wilmington, Delaware. The police dogs did their job pretty well this time. DNA analysis confirmed their identities, and medical examinations ruled that her cause of death was murder by strangulation. That was for all 4 of the discovered victims. The case was broken open when an undercover police officer posed as a sex worker to get close to Pennell. Inside his van, she collected fibers from a carpet, which were later forensically matching the evidence found on the victims. On a second meeting, the undercover officer returned, and this time, authorities swarmed in. Stephen Pennell was captured during this raid. He was detained at the Newcastle County Public Safety Department office and was later booked into the Newcastle County Detention Center. Stephen Pennell hired attorney Eugene Maurer Jr. to defend him. Superior Court Judge William Carpenter oversaw his first appearance and denied him bond, ensuring that he remained behind bars to await trial. Deputy Attorney General Thomas Foley presented evidence through a state probe to a grand jury. This grand jury of the Newcastle County Superior Court indicted Pennell on 10 felony counts: 2 of first-degree murder, 2 of kidnapping, 1 of sexual assault, 1 of burglary, and 4 weapons offenses. Appearing again before Judge Carpenter, Pennell pleaded not guilty to all charges. In 1989, he went to trial. A jury of 12 members plus 2 alternates heard evidence. Despite his claims of innocence for forensic findings, victim testimony patterns, and behavioral evidence convinced them. Judge Carpenter presided over proceedings and later refused to redo the trial nor sentencing phase. This jury found Pennell guilty on all charges, sending this case directly to that penalty phase. In that penalty phase, the jury unanimously recommended the death penalty for the murder charges. Judge Carpenter upheld that recommendation and officially sentenced Pennell to death. Pennell appealed to the Delaware Supreme Court, which rejected his motions for new trial in 1990, and by 1991, all avenues had closed. His sentence was final. While incarcerated, Pennell filed a civil rights lawsuit against his state prison, claiming mistreatment. This was ultimately dismissed in federal court, citing a lack of evidence. Stephen Pennell was held at the James Vaughn Correctional Center in Smyrna, Delaware. On March 14, 1992, he was executed by lethal injection. He declined to give any final words. Stephen Pennell left a trail of pain and fear in his wake. He did not erase the horror he inflicted, but it did bring some degree of closure to the families affected. At Strawberry Ink., we remember the lives that were taken, not only the one who took them. Join us next time with another story. And as always, stay informed, stay safe, and stay compassionate. Have a good rest of your day, and may those affected rest in peace.